Cecil Global and African Diaspora News Channel presents the Ghana Luxury Property Tour. It will be a 8-day tour coming to you starting October 1 through October 8, 2023. Now, you enjoy a 5-star stay at a hotel, the finest properties in Ghana. You connect with industry professionals. You will also visit cultural landmarks, have a meet and greet with the team, and so much more. Make sure that you go to the description box below and hit that link to sign up. Dr. Candace Matthews has got some information and went up to Houston Community College because there was some potential corruption that could be going on with the board. But let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Dr. Candace Matthews. I am the National Minister of Politics for the new Black Panther Nation. And I'm going to start off with this.
Yeah, I'm trying to reach you. I'm the current chair of the Houston Business Education Coalition, and I'd be very interested in talking with you briefly about the pending issues with the renewal of the Chancellor's current arrangement with the college. Please give me a call at your convenience. My number is 713-3.
Okay. Whenever I come out here, that means it's a problem. That recording is a problem. That is a complete violation of the Open Meetings Act. That phone conversation was to one of you that was here on this board. I'm here for accountability. I'm here because no law should not be broken when it comes to dealing with an Open Meetings Act. That right there is a bribe. We're not going to have none of these trustees to be stacked so they can put a chancellor in place. There is a process. We're not going to have this dirty business going on, because I'm letting you know now, I'm going to bring the feds in here. Just like I did at Harris County, they're going to come in here. Because where there's smoke, there's fire. I advise all of you board members, you better have your campaign reports better be in order, because this very person who was on this call have donated to everybody up here. Now, I'm not saying that everybody is corrupt, but what I am saying is that I'm going to drain the swamp of whoever that's in here that's doing some corrupt business at this district. Because let me tell y'all something. Playtime is over. We are not here for no corruption at Houston Community College. And we damn sure is not going to have a chancellor trying to stack the trustees to keep him in power for $1.2 million. That's what we're not going to do. The decline of the census is horrible. From 2014 to now, it's horrible. Let's look at the decline of African Americans as employees working here for HCC has declined horribly. So let's stop with the dog and pony show like my sister said before I came up here, and let's talk about this real stuff, because I'm about to bring these feds in here. Y'all better tighten up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, the chancellor she's speaking about, his name is Cesar Maldonado. Is his name. And I read on his statement about diversity is his #1 priority. But Dr. Matthews has said that black people's numbers have greatly dropped as employees at Houston Community College.
From 2014 to now, it's horrible. Let's look at the decline of African Americans as employees working here for HCC has declined horribly. So let's stop with the dog and pony show like my sister said before I came up here, and let's talk about this real stuff, because I'm about to bring these feds in here.
See, I don't like the term diversity. I don't like the term minority, because diversity doesn't mean black and minority does not mean black. We have known that certain groups, including Mr. Maldonado's group, have done things to get black people out of jobs or not try to hire black people and try to just get their friends in, their buddy in, family, etc. And it's not a group, that's of everybody. Now, as black people, we don't do that to nobody. We don't try to get people fired. We don't try to get our buddies in, and all of that in that manner. Now, as you heard on the recording, politics in itself has a lot of corruption. They always talk about African politics and all African politicians are so corrupt. No, they just open with it. The corruption here in America is just as deep, and they just hide it a little better. Now, someone has sent her this particular recording from a gentleman here in Houston that has deep pockets. And as you heard, she said that the chancellor is trying to stack the board so he can stay in power. Usually when you're trying to stay in power, you're going to do some underhanded favors for certain people.
Yeah, I'm trying to reach you. I'm the current chair of the Houston Business Education Coalition, and I'd be very interested in talking with you briefly about the pending issues with the renewal of the chancellor's current arrangement with the college. Please give me a call at your convenience. My number is 713-3.
Okay.
So the question that we have is, why is this going on at Houston Community College? Why is it that black people isn't hired in those positions as they should? What is the ratio, even the graduation rates for black American students? Because when you have this kind of things going on, then that's not a good look whatsoever. Now, Houston definitely have people of all groups here. Of course, you got Sylvester Turner as the mayor, of Houston. Of course, they got a new mayor that's going to be coming in not too long. They got an election coming up. But what is going on? And the federal government, if they come in and start investigating, will they find inappropriate donations? Will they find some corruption? What would they find if they do come in? Because she mentioned about the feds, their eyes are bucking a little bit. Well, if you didn't do nothing wrong, why your eyes are bucking? There's no reason to buck your eyes when Dr. Matthews show up. Now, also on TikTok, I was kind of checking out some of the comments, what people were saying about, Dr. Matthews and what she was saying. And they were saying, oh, we need her in New Orleans. Oh, we need her here. We need her there. Dr. Matthews can't do everything by herself. It's other people need to step up. That's one thing that I do not like about our community is that we look at one particular person and want them to do everything. If you see it's a problem in New Orleans, you see it's a problem in Philly, you see it's a problem in New York, step up and do it. We all one people. We can't do it all. Dr. Matthews do what she can do. She's limited on what she can do because she's human. She's doing what she's doing here in Houston and anywhere else that she chooses to go. Right. And there's so many cases of things for Dr. Matthews to do that she can't cover everything, even in Houston, much as she tried. Right. So you need to step up in the community. You see the wrongdoing, call it out. You post it on social media, do something to expose it. But more people need to step up and make a change in the black community. Stop looking at one person to do everything. That's what we normally do. We look at one person or two people or whatever, do everything. And then that draws attention to them and heat to them and put them in a messed up position instead of having a community to do everything and working together as a community. When we see problems, we want to put it all on one man or one woman to do everything. And then if something happened to them, then we all like, oh, it's kind of messed up. And it's messed up. It's your fault because you didn't step up and do crap. But, shout out to Dr. Matthews for, exposing this, because this is what needs to happen. These people are corrupt in every sense of the word. And I might add, Houston is a Democrat city. So, they always talk about Republicans. A lot of Democrats are corrupt, Republicans and Democrats. Their whole system is corrupt. Now, no party is better than the other when it comes to this corruption. There's a whole lot of corruption going on. Just like they was talking about Lena Hidalgo giving COVID money to her buddies for certain contracts during the time of the COVID. And why she was being investigated for that. It's a whole lot of dirt going on in the city. And it do needs to be exposed completely. But let me know what y'all think about this situation. Maybe some of you brothers and sisters go to Houston Community College and maybe you've seen some, dirt going on. Or like I said, if you've seen some credible dirt, definitely share it with Dr. Matthews. She's on that particular case.